Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to learn about Bear's Loose Tooth. It's written by Corma Wilson and Jane Chapman, and I'm presenting this to you today with permission from Scholastic. There's our title page. From a cave in the forest came a munch, munch, crunch as Bear and his friends all nibbled on their lunch. Bear savored every bite. He gulped and gobbled. Then there in his mouth something wiggled and it wobbled. As Bear nibbled food, something moved when he chewed. It was Bear's loose tooth. Okay, boys and girls, sorry about that. I had to fix that so you could see it. Bear pointed in his mouth and he said, "Oh dear, my tooth feels funny. It's the one right here." Bear frowned and he worried. Tears welled in his eyes. "But how will I eat if my tooth says goodbye?" Oh, poor Bear. Hare sat open wide. Then he looked inside and he saw Bear's loose tooth. "Now, Squeak, don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see, a new tooth will grow where the old used to be." "We'll help," said Wren. "I know what to do. It's out with the old and in with the new." Wren perched on Bear's lip, and he got a good grip on Bear's loose tooth. Wren pulled on the tooth with all his might. "Is it out?" asked Bear, but it stayed stuck tight. "I'm a bit too small for the job," said Wren. So Owl grabbed the tooth, but the tooth stayed in. Badger said, "I'll try," and he gave a big pry on Bear's loose tooth. They all took a turn, but the tooth wouldn't budge. Then Bear used his tongue and he gave a little nudge. His tooth wiggled to and fro. Then what do you know? Bear's tooth fell out. See it? It's right there, boys and girls. Bear danced a big dance. Bear grinned a big grin. Bear held up his tooth and he showed all his friends. Bear looked in the mirror and he laughed at his smile. A new tooth would come, but it might take a while. That night, in bed, right next to his head, lay Bear's loose tooth. While he slept and snored, a fairy fluttered in, and she left blueberries where Bear's tooth had been. See, boys and girls, in that plate? He woke in the morning and found a sweet treat. Bear's friends came for breakfast. They sat down to eat. Bear gulped and he gobbled and he felt something wobble. Uh-oh. Bear's loose tooth. Oh no, he's got another loose tooth, boys and girls. Have you guys ever had a loose tooth? Did someone pull it out for you? Did it just fall out? Did you bite into an apple and it came out? Let us know. Either draw us a picture, write us a couple of sentences, and tell us how your loose tooth came out. We'll be waiting to see the post, and as always, have a great day. Bye, boys and girls.